I'm Haley Lott, and I'm here to change your mind about stress. And this is something that I feel like has gotten more popular, right? I mean, maybe people have always been stressed, but it's something that we talk about a lot in our society is stress. I think it's have something to do with the fact that we're always trying to do. And a lot of times we base our value on the doing. I'm gonna do another video on that, so watch out for that one. But today I really like to walk you through this meditation to support you in slowing your nervous system down. Whenever I think about stress, I think about the nervous system because we have these different states of our nervous system. And when we start moving into that higher state, when you start feeling the anxiety, the stress, the worry, it's like a tingling feeling almost. It can be a tightening feeling, and you know what I'm talking about. When we move into those higher states, our brain isn't able to function as highly as it is when we move into the parasympathetic nervous system, a state of rest and digest. So in this short practice, we'll be using our breath to help us come back into our bodies, to ground us, to notice what's here right now for us in this moment. One of my teachers talks about our resiliency zone, and we have this zone that we are always trying to move into and stay into. And this resiliency zone helps us build resiliency to the stress, to the anxiety. And I always am pointing up like this because I think of anxiety, stress, worry as these higher emotions that are outside of our resiliency zone. If the resiliency zone was here in our center, things like depression and anger, those lower level emotions are down here. So in this practice, if you're high, if you're low, we'll come back into our center just by using our tools that we already have with us. You don't need anything else. Everything you need is within. So let's get to the practice. All you'll need to do is find a space that you can be uninterrupted for these next few minutes. You can either lay down or sit up. If you're a little tired, I highly recommend maybe placing your back against something where you can feel supported and you sit upright. I like to sit up on a pillow just to make my hips a little bit softer and a little more at ease. When you're ready, you can rest your hands wherever feels good for you, and close your eyes. Before we begin our practice, I'd love if you could take a few deep breaths. We're gonna do this by inhaling deep into our body and clenching every single muscle and holding this breath at the top. Holding your breath here and clench everything a little bit tighter, your face, everything gets tight, your fists, your arms, your core, breathing in a little bit more air, and let it go with a big sigh. We'll do 2 more breaths just like that, breathing deep into the body, holding this breath at the very, very top of the inhale, holding everything gets a little bit tight, shoulders get higher, everything crunches, and let it go with a big sigh. 1 more breath just like that, breathing deep into the body, filling up as much as you can, a little bit more air, everything gets a little bit tighter, and let it go. Now when you're ready, settle into a comfortable position. Place that feels easy in the body. Begin to bring your focus inward, noticing what that breath pattern did for your breath, for your body, for your mind, and just noticing the energy that's moving through you in this moment. Maybe you feel activated, maybe you feel tense, maybe you feel a little bit softer. However you feel in this moment, practice what it's like for you to step into the role of the observer. Observing how you feel in this moment and seeing when your mind wants to create a story around this feeling. And instead of letting the mind run wild, coming back to this moment by just noticing the breath. bring our awareness deeper into this present moment by noticing what we hear. Welcoming all the different sounds that you hear, whether it's in the room that you're in, maybe it's even outside of the room, the building. Maybe it's just the sound of your own breath. Welcoming all of these different sounds into your space now. What do you hear? Seeing what it's like for you to breathe into that feeling. Breathe into the sounds. It's easy if it's challenging. Noticing what this is like for you. And then when you're ready, I'll ask you to bring your attention to what you feel in the body. And on the physical body. Noticing the clothes, the feeling of the clothes that you're wearing on your skin. Maybe the feeling of your hands in your lap. Noticing what the surface beneath you feels like on your body. Noticing what you can touch in this moment. Continue to stay still, but just see if you can feel a little bit deeper. When you're ready, bringing your focus now to what you can smell. Noticing you can smell anything in this moment. Maybe it's a subtle smell, something light, something soft, maybe nothing at all, but just seeing what you can experience in this moment. When you're ready, bringing your attention and focus into the body. Noticing how your body feels. Maybe it feels grounded, rooted beneath you. Maybe it feels a little more light and open. Seeing how your mind feels. Anything move in your mind throughout your practice? Or did it stay the same? Checking in with your breath, seeing if your breath got a little quieter, maybe longer, deeper. Noticing where your hands, your feet are, and seeing if you can invite some small movement by maybe lifting the fingers, lifting the toes, lifting and lowering. When you feel ready, you can start to flutter the eyes open and look just a few inches in front of your body, noticing what you see in front of you, noticing the light, the color. Taking your time as you gently move into where you are, back into the room, into the space, noticing all that you see, everything around you. Continuing to hold your practice with you by seeing if you can be present with everything you experience, through what you see, what you hear, what you smell, what you taste, what you touch. And moving as mindfully as you can. And when you're ready, you can start to invite some small movement into the body, maybe moving through the fingers, the wrists, the toes, the ankles, the shoulders, the torso, the legs. Moving gently, taking your time. Eventually bringing your palms together in front of your heart and just rub through the hands, noticing the sensation and any temperature change that starts to happen. Eventually bringing your hands to your heart. Take a small bow in the crown of your head, honoring this practice, honoring yourself for showing up, honoring yourself for taking care of your beautiful, sweet mind, and honoring everything that makes you magnificently you. When you're ready, you can start to flutter your eyes open, gently coming back into this room and this space. Thank you so much for being here. It was an honor to be able to practice with you, and I hope that in this practice you really got even just a second of a glimpse of a state that feels a lot more at ease. And keep coming back here because this is your natural state of being. I acknowledge you for doing this work. If you liked this video, like this video. If you'd like to tell me something or share something that came up in this practice, please comment below and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. If you're interested in finding out more about this resiliency zone and any type of meditation or yoga that is specifically for trauma practices, you can go ahead and check all my links below. I'll leave some podcast interviews and work I've done with other specialists who really work with trauma and how to take care of our own trauma that each of us are working with. So thank you again so much for being here, and I'll see you next time.